Hi everyone, this is the Jade Marrisa podcast and this is episode 16. I'm coming to you from Thailand about the good, bad and ugly in combat sports and pop culture. I'm here with a Brazilian guest today, Leonardo Elias, or Leo as many people know him in the Muay Thai world. Leo has been in Thailand for many years. I've always seen him around the Muay Thai scene. He has a lot of passion and determination to make his place in Muay Thai. Leo is now residing in Phuket, and he is a coach to many champions. Recently, you may notice that there has been a wave of Brazilian champions beginning to take over the scene. And behind every champion is a very hardworking and committed coach. I bring to you Leo. Thank you, Leo, for coming on the show.
Thank you for inviting me here.
So can you just introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about your background, where you come from.
So I'm Leo. And I'm from Brazil, from São Paulo. I'm here in Thailand, I think almost 10 years now. I think 10
Wow.
years. 10 years. I was like everybody. Was a kid who liked to train Muay Thai, become a fighter. And the dream was to come here and fight here.
So you started Muay Thai back in Sao Paulo.
Yes, I started really young. I started with 12 years. Something.
Why did you start Muay Thai?
I was too crazy. I was too much energy.
Yeah. And what you just saw, a gym?
No,
or
my mom sent me because
really?
I have many problems in the school. Yeah, not like fight problems, but too much energy. I never stop. I have problems. And then one of the teachers tell her to make me do something, and then she sent me to the gym.
She sent you to do Muay Thai, not Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu?
First boxing. I started fight boxing before.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of boxing fights before.
Oh, and then what about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or capoeira?
I'm purple belt. I'm purple belt in
okay.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu too.
Nice. That's really cool. So how was life in Brazil? You were training all these different martial arts.
Yes, I grew up in the gym, I started really young and I never stopped. Always I was doing something or BJJ, Muay Thai, boxing. I did everything, almost everything in the gym.
Wow. So what made you decide to come to Thailand and pursue only Muay Thai?
Muay Thai, when I started to train Muay Thai, become my main thing. I love Muay Thai. I want to become a professional fight. And then I started to fight in Brazil and become professional. And then the dream was to come to Thailand, because everybody, all the best, they come here and try to do the thing here.
Right. So did you have a plan when you were coming here? Did you know someone already in Thailand?
I know Leo, the other Leo.
Oh yeah, Leo, the
black
has
one. Yeah.
Yoksu Thai.
Yoksu Thai.
Yeah.
I do Yoksu Thai with him, but
nice.
he's the main guy. And I come and I talk with him and come here, but I come here to only stay 6 months. I'm 10 years now.
Things happen unexpectedly, I think. And then when you first moved over, what gym were you at? You were in Bangkok, right?
I train in only one gym here in Sasipapa.
Oh, in Sasiprapa gym.
All my career I trained there.
Oh, I didn't know that. And there were other Brazilians in that gym at that time?
No, only some foreigners and Thais.
Oh, okay. Because I remember during those days, around 10 years ago, there was a lot of Brazilians in Bangkok training Muay Thai.
But nothing in Sasipapa.
Mostly Muay Thai Muay Thai Plaza.
Yes,
yeah.
In Sasipapa was more Spanish people.
Ah, yes, Spanish
people.
stands.
Pitu, yeah, because him, many people come there because him. Because he was there.
So you knew directly that you wanted to come to Sasiprapa gym and be a fighter outside of that gym.
And then I stayed there. Yeah. After I become a fighter of the gym, I live in the gym with the Thais. That's why I learned the language.
Yeah, you speak Thai very well. I just overheard him on a phone call.
Yes, and then I speak better Thai than English, I think. But because I every day I'm with the Thais.
Right. And from Brazil to Thailand, do you find any differences, any culture clashes? Do you miss home? Anything that you miss from home specifically, or
my family, right?
Yeah, of course.
Family and some friends, but I don't know. I like my life here. I like how everything happened, here. I was a fighter. Was a really hard time, but I love the time also. That's why I learned so much. Now I do my things because I learned the hard way. The really hard way. And I like my life here. I love Thailand, It's hard life and hard way to work here, with Muay Thai. Muay Thai is hard, but I like.
No, it's good. I think that you're quite lucky because not many fighters who come here to like live and train and fight. Yeah, they don't get anywhere after that. They could just go home. A lot of people just go home after.
Open a gym or like be a trainer in the country.
Not even that. They just go home and then
do other things.
Normal job. Yeah. So that's quite lucky that you were able to continue.
But the thing is, like, I didn't plan that, that just happened.
But sometimes things.
I think if I have planned that, not gonna happen.
All right. So like, when did you retire from fighting and why?
It was 5 years ago, I think.
And what made the decision to stop fighting?
I was too tired. Not my body, my mind. Here to fight in Thailand is really hard. I tell them, it's like I not only teach Muay Thai to my fighters, I teach the hard life here. Like I try to make the things easy for them, not like hard how it was for me.
Oh, that's
because
nice.
It's really hard to live here and fight Muay Thai. In some points here, you start to kill yourself. Like because you start to fight only for the money. You start to fight to survive, not to. You forget you forget the main thing. What was to become good or become a champion or become something? You start to just fight to survive.
That's very true, and I think as you said before, you were training with mostly only Thai people. That's a lot of their mentality is just train to fight to get the money to.
I learned all that mentality, and now I really try to use my foreign mentality with the Thai mentality. What's good here, I take here, and what's good there.
That's really good. It's good to be aware of like the differences, and like because I know Brazilian people, they're very passionate people. You have a lot of determination in everything that you do, and the Thai way can be different because Thai people have been training and fighting since they were so young, so it becomes just a regular.
For them, it's easy,
Yeah, for them it's easy. The language
and I don't complain them why they like almost all the Thais they lazy to train.
Yeah.
But I don't complain them because I know it's too hard to live so long and train how they train and everything.
Yeah.
But for them it's okay to train that they can fight good, But if the foreigner train like that, he cannot fight good.
Yeah, that's very true. I think that the Thais, like I said, they've been training and doing the same thing from maybe like 8 years old every day. So when they're like in their late 20s, of course they're gonna get a little bit lazy in training, but they're just gonna rely on like their experience, which is true. Yeah. They lose their motivation. Yes. Yeah, so it's good that now that you're with a lot of Brazilians, you can kind of get that back because I'm sure they're very passionate again about the game.
Yes.
It's nice.
Also have to control that passion because sometimes that passion also don't have too much.
Yeah, that's very true.
So you have to make the balance,
So I'm sure like over the 10 years that you've been here in Thailand, you've seen a lot of changes in the Muay Thai scene.
A lot of. It's not the same Muay Thai anymore.
It's not the same, right? It's not the same environment.
Now I can say the stadium is the big thing now, like it's still strong, it's still everything good, but the other Muay Thai for the foreigners is really down now, really down.
Well, you're living in Phuket, so you're in.
No, to live there and fight you can because there have fights every day, because it's like in the beach, have like many stadiums, have like 3-4 stadiums, like every day have a different stadium. You can fight, but it's like I said before, you're gonna start to fight to just survive. You're not gonna go out from there.
Yeah, I think that's true because when you only really develop yourself when you challenge yourself against someone who's better than you. Yeah. So if you're fighting like the tallest.
Also, it's really good the beach and like that areas to fight and get the experience. But in some point, you have to go somewhere. And now it's really hard because now don't have shows anymore. Like it's hard to find the good shows to fight now.
Right. I think it was like that at the beginning of the year, but now. As the year is it's gotten better.
I think more than that. I think like the last 2-3 years is when it starts to go down.
Definitely a lot of changes in the industry, and the people have been mixed around, and a lot of influence from other promotions or
they fight too much, I think, and then they start to destroy everything. Because when they cannot get something, they try to destroy the other one, and then they like really fight to each other now.
That's true. There is a lot of like backstory inside the Muay Thai industry, but that's every sport.
That's the thing, in the stadium don't have that, because they really respect like the promotions, like this promoter respect the other one, and they not fight each other. They try to make a better show than the other, only that.
And that makes a lot of sense because, say, like Resident Stadium, it's been like the same group for so long, and they're very close, and they know who's who, and it's hard for any other promoters to get in there because
it's really hard. It's hard to put foreigners to fight there also. It's really hard.
Have to be at top level for sure. Yeah. Interesting. So, like, how did Phuket Fight Club start and when?
It's weird. It started when I become a trainer.
At the same time?
Not the same time, but like almost. I went there. They invited me to go there. Was when I want to finish fight. Then I went there and trained for a bit, and then tried to fight a few times. I fight like 2-3 times for the gym, and then it was enough for me. I don't want anymore. And then one day I saw one of the guys was Neto, Jose Neto, and I started training him for one day, like with the pads. And then the other day he asked me, "Are you gonna train me today?" And I said, "Yes, I train you today." And then I trained him 1 week, and then he became 3 times world champion.
Wow, amazing! Sometimes you find your calling in something else.
And then I never stopped.
So who's the owner of the gym?
He's other Brazilian. Clayton.
Oh, Brazilian.
Yeah, Clayton. He's not from Muay Thai or from the sport, but he really loved. And then he loved to have the gym and do the things with the boys.
That's cool. And then Leo is also involved there.
No. He's only a friend of us.
Oh, okay. I see him like always making videos.
Because he's one of my best friends.
But now he's based in Phuket?
No, in Bangkok.
He's based in Bangkok.
Yeah, but now he's in Brazil. He's in Brazil for a bit now.
Oh, that's interesting.
He's all the time now going and come back.
So you're a coach to... So name the fighters who you're a coach to. You said Lobo?
Before I have many others, but right now is Lobo, who just won Manachai now last Saturday.
Yeah, that's a crazy fight.
Cajaibai, Luis Cajaibai, Naui, the regional champion. I have other Thai, his name is Punkon.
Punkon, South Thailand champion.
Yeah, South of Thailand champion. This is my 4 guys right now. I have many other fighters in the gym. I have Narak. Narak Paparjak is one of the best in his weight now in Bangkok, in 108, 110 pounds. Wow. He's like 14 fights. He never lost in Bangkok here.
Do you also look for fighters? Like, do you scout for fighters as well? Like, you had one fighter, another Brazilian guy, young guy. I forgot his name. He fought at my father's world championship 2 years ago. Not Mateus. I forgot his name, but he was really good. No, it wasn't Mateus. Is Mateus still at the gym?
No. He come back to Brazil.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you also scout for fighters, and when sponsored fighters, they contact you.
Now I'm the head coach, head trainer there. But I have my big Thai trainer there also. We both, like, when I'm not there, he controls everything.
That's good. You need that. So are you the one who sets up the program?
Yes. Me and him. He look the program with the promoters, and I look. I'm the one now. To be honest, he look more the fights. I just say if he has or no. If he come because Thais, they want the fighters fight, but I don't like that way.
Yeah, because they can gamble on the fighter either way. So
I say when yes or no only. And he come ask me. He say, the promoter want he fight with that guy. I say no, yes, and then he just said.
Okay, so do you have a different training program for everyone, or the same one, but you just adapt different things for each guy?
I don't have any program like as a training. I do by my feeling myself.
Okay. Or if you know like
what I'm gonna do with that.
Maybe you see one guy gonna fight one certain person.
Yes, when after the fight, when I book the fight, I look who he gonna fight, and then I make the train like in my head. Not like I just know how we train him.
That's good. Are you strict with the fighters?
Really, crazy.
How about nutrition, like food?
No, not diet? With that. Not with that. Like I just tell them they have to have like eat good, just eat good, not good. Go eat shit things like 7-Eleven things. Or like,
I think that's a good thing about Phuket. They have like a lot of nice restaurants with healthy food, especially on like Tiger Road.
I just tell him to eat clean, and good, the rest. But I'm really like hard with them in the train, really hard.
How about rest? When you make them sleep, go to sleep and not play on the phones and avoid distraction.
with the foreigners, I don't do that, but with the Thais, I take the phone in the night.
Oh, yeah? I heard you have to do that. A lot of gyms do that. They take the phones off
Every day at 9 o'clock, we take the phones off them.
Oh, wow. That's good.
And then they sleep. If we don't take the phone, they do not sleep.
Wow. Okay, so tell us, like, about a training regime that you do. So I think some days you go run at the Big Buddha.
Yeah, Saturday.
Saturday you go run at the Big
Saturday
Buddha.
morning. It's more to like make different thing in the mind, you know?
Yeah.
Because sometimes the problem of the training is do the same thing every day, every time. You know, this is what don't kill your body, but kill your mind. You know.
So you try and put in different types of...
Yes, and sometimes they do steps on the Saturday, like big steps, or like I'll go to Big Buddha. Something like will make a good training, but they do something different.
I think that's really important. You need to like adapt the training so it's not just the same thing every day and like long duration. You are doing different things 'cause as well as being like effective. It also needs to be enjoyable as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I just try to not be crazy about that also, you know, because when I saw some foreigners who they try to become a trainer, they want to do too much of something. You know, you have to know, you know. The main thing is Muay Thai.
Yeah.
They're going to train Muay Thai. This is a complement, you know. He's just going to help something, do some weights. Not like they train Muay Thai and then they come and do like CrossFit or something.
Yeah.
Cannot, you know, because they train really hard already, you know.
That's true.
You're going to do everything and don't do nothing good, you know. Like,
or at least like change the day that you do like certain things. So you focus on fitness one day, the other one is more technique and yeah. How about, do you feel like you have to help the fighters with the mentality, the motivations?
Yes. I try a lot with that, you know.
So explain how.
How? I'm really hard with them, you know, like I'm like angry with them, you know. But I try to show them like the life here is really hard. And I try to show is more about, because we know it's not about who train more anymore, because everybody train hard now. It's about who like is the priority, you know, who give the priority, you know, like who gonna not go out with the gears for some days when they have training. Because this is the problem with the fighters, you know, the fighters, they want everything. They want to become a champion.
Yeah.
But they want to go to the party. They want to become a champion, but they want to have friends and go out.
Right.
You have to have your priority, you know. You have to know the time to train and the time you can go out. I don't fight with no one about go out, but have the time to go out, you know.
Right.
You have your time, your free time, you go, you do whatever you want, you know. But the time to train, when you have a fight, you have to just train, sleep, and eat. That's it.
No, I think that's very true, and also like keep the focus on the training and in training.
Because
keep
it's
the
like
focus on the fight.
you have to focus like 2 weeks, you know. 2 weeks is not gonna kill you, you know. After that 2 weeks, you have your life back, you know.
Yeah. But how about you? You must be super tired.
I don't have life. I don't have life.
Because like the fighters, once they finish their fight, they get a break. You don't.
Normally, I don't remember when was the last day I don't hold pads. I hold pads on Sunday every day.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Every
Because
day?
like the last Sunday of the preparation, they kick pads also. But the last Sunday of this one is this Sunday, but the other Sunday is the other one. So I'm there all the time.
That's crazy. And you're with them along the way from like they're cutting the weight.
Yes,
you take them to the weigh.
Come to the fight, come back, and everything.
But you enjoy it.
Yes, I love that. It's hard, but I love it.
Yeah.
I'm young, you know. I can't take it right now, you know. But I don't want to do that for long. To be honest, I think about still do that like for 2-3 years, and then I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, I think like as well as you figure out their schedule and their program, you also need to figure out your own.
Yes.
Because
it's hard.
They cannot train well if their trainer is tired and
also to have a life, you know. I miss to have a life.
Yeah,
also.
of course.
I miss to like just want to do something and I can't do it. You know?
I know. I mean, you're in Phuket. You're in a beautiful place. You need to go and enjoy.
You know,
it
I come to Lobo's fight this Saturday to just come and come back on Sunday, and then the promoter called me and said I have to stay 2 weeks here.
Wow.
I come with one small bag, and I'm here for 2 weeks.
And you have clothes for like maybe like 2-3 days.
Yes.
Oh,
and then
God.
I have to. Crazy. And then
so
they cannot say no.
So right now you're at the gym of the promoter of
Num Noi, Sit Num Noi.
So Lumpini's promoter.
Yeah.
Sit Num Noi. So what's that gym like?
It's crazy training, like crazy. I know many gyms here in Bangkok, in Thailand. Many like crazy gyms, but this one is really crazy.
Really?
It's like training like
Military.
I never see. I think I never haven't seen this.
And it
In
has
the morning, they run 16 kilometers
16
and
kilometers.
then come back and clinch 1 hour. After 1 hour, they kick pads like 7, 8 rounds. After that, many other things I didn't even remember.
That's too much.
In the afternoon is harder than that.
No way. And they have Thai fighters there as well?
Only Thai fighters.
You were there all the time?
Only Thai. The only foreign is Hafi and now Cajaibai.
Wow. So, but those Thai fighters...
Because there is not a place to, like, you want to train and you come. It's like, it's only for his fighters, you know, for the Muay fighters.
Yeah, but usually Muay, he's in Phuket, right?
Yeah, because his first
did he
gym is
take the
there.
fighters there?
No,
or?
when the fighters have program, they come to train here.
Oh, when they have program, they come to
train in there, and then 2 weeks before the fight, they come and do the hard training here.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Because then they can have more focus. Because there, they have family, girlfriends, everything. Here, they don't have... It's like nothing there.
That's kind of smart, actually. Because, yeah.
But and he's really smart because he changed, you know. The guys from South, he sent you here. And the guys from Bangkok, he sent you the South.
Oh, that's smart. So the distractions.
Yes, he take everything from them, you know, like when they have the fight. The guys from Bangkok, the fighters he had from Bangkok, he sent to Phuket and they train there for the fight. And the guys from there, he sent here.
That's smart.
But it's the first time we come to train here now.
Okay.
Because normally I come 2-3 days before to the gym, every fight. But you make the weight here. We do the weight here. We cut the weight here. But now he asked this fight for Cajaibai train here.
Right. Wow.
Because it's really important fight and they're going to gamble a lot in the fight.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. So what day is he fighting again?
On 25th
of July. Wow. I was going to say, so the importance of your role is to support the fighters, coach them and do training. You say yes or no towards the fights. You help them with their mindset. And you also help them with their motivation. How about when your fighters are feeling down? What do? You
have to train. I said that. I talked about that like a few days ago with someone. I say, you know, it's like the life, you know. When you have a problem, you not stop your life because of the problem, you know.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Some fighters, they want to be a champion, but sometimes they train like they do it's a hobby, you know, like. When I'm not feel well, I'm not gonna train. Okay, but when you work in the bank and you don't feel well, you don't go to the bank and work. You have to go and work. It's the same thing. If you want to be successful, you have to do what you have to do. You know, it's not about being happy or not. It's what I say to my fighters. You know, I don't care if you don't do your best, but I want the best you can do today. If this is the best, okay. Tomorrow you try better and then better. That's just give me the best you have now, right now. Tomorrow we see about tomorrow. So
you said earlier that you don't see yourself doing this longer than 2 years.
Yes.
So what would you do? Go back to Brazil?
I have no idea.
You don't know yet?
I have many options. Like, I don't know. Maybe I can still here also. I don't know. I have to think. I have many options. People invite me to go to America all the time to be there and live there.
I saw a lot of Brazilian fighters go to America.
Yes. Because I train many MMA fighters also. They come to train with me all the time. From UFC, Bellator, and everywhere.
Oh, okay, cool.
And they come to do the camp with me. I do the camp for them, and then I train them. I send them to train BJJ in some place there. Then I take care of them also here.
Yeah, my friend Alex, he's at your gym too. Alex Blaine.
Yeah. He's one of my boys.
Yeah. He's good. He's getting into MMA. He's doing good.
Yeah. He's a nice guy. I like him.
So what are your goals, your personal goals? Like, you just want to keep on training more champions and bringing in more Brazilians to... Or you have your own personal goals that you want to do for yourself?
To be true, in the beginning was make champions. But now not anymore. I did that a lot already.
You did it. Yeah, you did it.
Like, I make so many champions already. So now I want to make... like people, you know, good people in the life, and they have a good life, you know. I want my fighters finish the career and they have what to do, you know. They have they know what they're gonna do. I don't want they become like most of the Thais, you know, like they become a champion, and then when they stop, they don't have anything. They're gonna sleep in the floor. You know,
Right.
I don't want that.
So do you talk to them about this?
Yes. I make they save money. I do
Oh,
everything.
that's really good. And
So with my men's guys, I don't give the money to them. I just give some money and then I keep some.
you save it for them.
Yes.
And it's so hard to save money as a fighter in Thailand because
As a
the amount
fighter-
of money you get is really low.
As a fighter and as a young fighter, you know.
Because Phuket is also expensive.
Yes.
Like the sponsored fighters there, they have accommodation and food. Or
Now my guys have more easy life, you know, because now they famous and so they have sponsor, they have money, they pay for the house, they pay for everything. For
oh,
them.
that's really good.
Yeah. But was a hard way to they get there.
Of course, it's always
But
that hard.
I mean, like 2-3 guys of my team, and I have like 30 guys.
Yeah.
You know.
But you must feel so proud because I see like so many Brazilians now are taking over and being champions in Thailand.
Yeah.
You know, you're taking over the scene. And I really think it's
I don't know
because
if we take over, but we try hard.
slowly. I mean, like you said, you try hard, you work hard, you have the passion for it, the motivation. And I always see that with Brazilian fighters. You know, when my dad throws the championships and if there's so many Brazilians come and fight and like after the fight, even the win or lose, they're going to cry.
Yeah.
Because they're so like, they put their heart into it.
I have too much passion, you know.
Yeah, so much passion. I think it's really good because the passion creates
I think it's
strong
from
work.
like our country is like that, you know, like with football, with everything, you know, we do like with like 100%, you know.
It's really nice, you know, and like you said, it's a very big difference to the Thai mindset.
Yeah, it's really.
They're not as passionate about it.
No.
They just like I had Pech Boonchu on the show, and you know he's got like 14 titles.
He's the legend of Muay Thai.
Yeah, he's a legend of Muay Thai. And I said to him, how do you feel about getting all these championships and being like such a big champion? He said, I just fight the fights that get given to me.
Yes.
Because my promoter or my trainer or whatever will give them the fights. Not like his goal is to be champion of this and that.
Yeah.
You know, it's very different for the Thai person. But I mean, of course, he's happy about it. You know, his career is boomed, but it's very different.
But I think it's easier like that also, you know. You don't think too much, you know. When you think too much, you go too far, you know.
Crazy.
You go too far.
Wow. And like, so all your fighters right now, they've all pretty much reached their goals, I think.
No, not really, but they're in the way. They're in the way. They the way.
And you have a couple of female fighters?
We have in the gym we have some 5, 6, I think. 5, 6.
That's a lot.
Yes.
All Brazilian girls.
No, foreigners. We have a lot of foreigners in the gym also.
Okay.
And because me, everybody think it's only Brazilian there, but no, we have.
Yeah, I heard a rumor. Wait, this is why it's called a rumor, right? That your gym only accepts Brazilians, and it's so difficult to get in there if you're not Brazilian. Some people do, but it's not. But it's not true. You accept
it's
everyone.
it's like in the school, you know, every school, they have the group, you know, it's like, of course, some of the Brazilians cannot speak English, so they're going to be in the group, you know, but no, we have a lot of foreigners, now more, you know, because like the guys start to show up much more, and then many foreigners send me message now and come, you know, a lot.
Okay, so you have like 5, 6 female fighters. Do you find any difficulty with that?
No, but now is a really hard time for the women's fight here. You know, like it's almost impossible to fight fights, and they can fight in Phuket, but only there.
Fight in Phuket, but then the career is just gonna stay at one level, you know, and not go anywhere.
Stay there.
See, that's the.
And to be true, in my eyes, I really like to match my girls with foreigners. I don't like to match with Thais, you know,
because Thais don't block punches.
No, they don't want to fight. They come just to show up.
Yeah,
they come just show up.
But that's mostly in Phuket, though.
Yes.
I mean, I fought in Phuket, and I won the girl by knockout. She didn't do anything. Yeah. She was bigger than me. Also, she didn't do anything.
I know. I saw that. Some try, but don't really try. They try to show they try, but they don't want to win. And then you cannot get better, you know. If you fight in that level, you cannot get better.
And how about training? Do you train the girls differently, or is exactly the same, or you have to just decrease?
We have like our system, you know, like everybody training the same way, you know. Mm-hmm. But I don't take care of the girls because I only take care of my fighter there. You know, I'm not. I don't I don't really take care of anyone in the gym, you know. I just take care of my guys, you know, because like people come to Thailand to train with Thais, you know, not with foreigners. You know, I train my guys only. So,
Okay, that's good though. Cause I mean, you train your guys. That's enough.
Yes,
It's
enough
a
for
big
me.
job.
It's really enough.
Oh, that's
really
cool.
Enough. But then become crazy, you know. Now many people in the gym really want to train with me, you know. But it's not like I don't want, but I cannot.
But maybe you could do like private lessons.
I do a lot. But I really don't like.
Yeah, but it's good money.
Yeah, but I don't like it. I don't care. If I don't do that for the money.
But you can make yourself like a famous coach, you know, because I mean you've trained all these champions now from nothing to champion level, and how many times champion, you know, like you can really kind of promote yourself in that light, and you should do. You should feel very proud.
No, I don't say I feel proud, but I feel okay.
You feel okay? Understatement.
No, because I know how far I want to get, you know, and I'm not like even in the half of the way, you know.
Right. You got 2 years.
My goal is to have I have a resident belt already. My goal is to have a Lumpini now. I'm gonna take it.
It's gonna happen 25th, right? August 25th.
No, 25th is Thailand belt.
Oh, the Thailand belt, but at Lumpini.
Lumpini, I don't know yet. Lobo gonna fight.
Oh.
But I put Cajaibai fought for the Lumpini belt already. He lost by points. He lost for the guy he gonna fight right now for the Thailand belt. Because the guy is Thailand, he's the champion of everything in Thailand. He's the champion of Channel 7, Thailand champion, Lumpini champion.
But that's exciting.
Yes, and they fight 2 times already, and he beat Cajaibai 2 times already. Now he's the number 3. That's why the promoters are
going crazy.
On me. Why are you not in the gym? Why?
Wow. Do you have any advice for young Brazilian fighters who want to come to Thailand and be a professional fighter here?
My advice is like, think a lot about before come, plan, save some money, not just come, you know, like I did, like so many people do.
So many people do that. Yeah.
Just come, because if you save money and plan everything, gonna be hard anyway. If you don't do that, it will be 10 times more hard.
Yeah, we always get fighters that come to our gym.
Just come and without money, without anything,
and it's like we don't know you yet. How can we sponsor you? Give you the opportunity? We don't know you. We don't see you fight before. We don't know who you are. Yeah. So, any advice to any fighters around the world who wants to be a professional fighter in Thailand? First of all, save money up in your home country.
Yes. Plan everything. You know, plan where you gonna go, what you gonna do, when, everything. Just calm yourself. You know, not just I go, because it will be really hard here. And right now, is more hard than before. I think. You know?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different things. Visas and getting fights as well is quite difficult. You gotta know people. You gotta make a name. Yeah, it's not
to be
easy.
true, I think now to live in Bangkok for the foreigners is more hard to live in Phuket. You know, because
I think so.
Because you cannot fight much. You know, and it's really hard to like make money then.
Yeah, it's very true. I have fighters
and
right
now.
now.
Before. Now Lumpini have the show on Saturday, you know, because they have the 2 shows on TV. It's almost only for Thai people, you know, that 2 shows. And after that 2 shows, they have the shows is for like young people who come for the experience. Right. Is World.
The World Lumpini.
Or World Lumpini something like promotion, but this month gonna finish this.
Oh.
And then not gonna have many more. So we will be. Even harder.
That's it. They're gonna finish it and just stop that completely.
Because they don't. Lumpini don't accept the new contract.
Wow.
I just talked with the promoter on Saturday. From one of the gym. He's the guy who take care of that show, and he says he's finished the contract.
Wow. So after August, it's not gonna be anymore. So I guess for foreign fighters will be Super Champ, MX. Max Muay Thai. Max Muay Thai,
I don't know.
It's also difficult to get in there. Yes,
I don't know how the things happen. I don't work with them for many years already. Before, in the beginning, I work a lot with them. Like I make champions there, but now we don't work together, and it's really hard, you know, because now have many promoters there. We don't know who is the promoter, who make the fights. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. So so no more Lumpini soon. For foreigners.
Yes.
Damn, it's gonna be really hard. But
the thing is they gonna still put the foreign sometimes, but after the main event, you know, it's like main event, and then the last fight of the show, the last 1 or 2 fights of the show. Sometimes they're gonna put some foreigner,
right?
But
the money is gonna be really bad.
1 week, one foreigner for a week. Look, the size of Bangkok.
And I think there's more and more fighters in Thailand.
Yes. And
right
that show they have on Saturday, they have only foreigners with ties and foreigners against foreigners. They can fight. It's not much money, but they can keep fighting.
Wow. Is there anything else that you want to talk about? Anyone want to say? I mean, I know you wrote a long post on your Facebook page.
Everybody.
Yeah, it's got a lot of shares. Go explain to everyone what you're talking about.
Sometimes I get a little bit angry with the social media.
Yeah, because everyone's trying to act like a big person and talk a lot and act like they know everything on social media.
But it's much easier to do in your phone something than you do in your life.
Right.
It's other story. It's much easier to talk about motivation when you're in your sofa than when you go out from the house and do something about your life.
That's true.
I saw many people in my gym also. I saw many people who more training in Instagram than the gym. I saw them. I saw them like 2-3 times a week, but every day have a post. Every day have a video of training. They train more in the Instagram than in the gym.
That's so funny. That's so true. Yeah, because the people who are so focused in training and actually training hard, they're not.
Who
have no time to take a video
have time
of it.
for this. No, that is what I said. I agreed. I do. But I'm a trainer now. It's different. I try to promote my fighters.
Right.
But my priority is not my Instagram. My priority is make they win the fight.
Yeah.
So
that's very true.
If I keep my focus on the Instagram, they're not gonna win the fight.
That's very true. You need to find balance.
Yes,
maybe just,
it's good. I agree. It's good. Like Instagram, Facebook, everything. But you have to know the way. Make a good balance of the way. People get crazy that people want to be more a Instagram fighter than a real fighter.
That's a thing now. Oh my god! Before you get Instagram models, now you get Instagram fighter.
Yes. Now and even more than before. Now every year become worse.
Yeah, I agree.
People talk too much, and people. It's like I said. I'm 10 years here, and I still learn about this sport. I have been in everywhere in this sport. I fight, I train a lot. I'm a trainer now, and I still learn. And I saw people who come 1 year here and they know a lot. They want to teach me what to do already. And I say, I'm stupid or you're too smart? I don't understand because I'm like 10 years and I don't know, and you 1 year here and you know more than me.
That's very true. There is a lot of what they call keyboard warriors.
Yes.
Yeah, I got the same thing. Even though I'm doing these podcasts and talking about Muay Thai, and I've had some people mention like, oh, she doesn't know, like, or her dad's like such a small promoter and stuff like this. I'm like, yeah, but I've grown. I'm 20, almost 27 years old. I've had 27 years in Muay Thai.
No, you grow up here.
Like I've done everything, like Muay Thai gym owner, fighter, trainer, promoter, everything. Do everything.
And is what I say, it's like, it's not about who you become. It's like what you do in your life. I said, like, in my gym, I have guys who no one know them, but I really like them because I saw they really try to become someone, and I saw some guys who, okay, they are champion, they have one belt, but after that belt is over, because it's what I say, sometimes when you focus too much in something, is what you tell me about Pet Punchu. That's why I said it was the good way. If you focus too much in something, when you get this, you're gonna see it's only this.
Yeah.
It's not more than that.
That's true.
And then you're gonna get lost in your life. It's like I say to all my fighters, I don't train them for become 2 times world champion, 3 times world champion. I train them to become the best they can be. And with that, let's see what's gonna come, like maybe 10 world titles, maybe they not become a world champion, but we don't know. But I want them to be the best they can be.
That's beautiful. Yeah, I totally agree with that. It's such a nice way to end it. And Leo, thank you very much for coming on to the show. Thank you all for listening to this episode. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Follow the Jade Marrisa podcast and Sawasdeeka.